Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my fasting into spring with Angela. Little recap, little, update. I'm just getting ready to work out. This video is going to be going up on Saturday, but it is Friday night and I decided that I need to step into gear. I just snapped my fingers, step into gear and start working out again. And this channel I am clearly obsessed with. I've done many of her videos before, but this channel is called Improved Health. And I've talked about her channel before on my channel, but I highly suggest you guys go subscribe to her. I am obsessed. Her videos are really, really fun. You can choose the 10, 20, 30, and so on minute videos. Or if you have like a certain step goal, like as you can see here, there's the 10,000 steps. She has fun music that you can do, just anything. So I'm going to be doing the 20-minute low impact dance workout. And yeah, I'm gonna do this workout and then I will sit down and talk to you guys. I am done, just finished. Whew. Time to hydrate. I've got my water. I try to drink 3 to 4 of these a day, not including coffee or tea. So 3 to 4 actual, and I don't know how much this is. I don't know, I'd have to like look it up and see. But this is the apple cider vinegar that I use here. This is the raw organic with the mother. It's not Bragg's anymore, you guys, because I heard that Bragg's is bad for you. Leave a comment down below and let me know, you guys, if you heard the same thing about Bragg's, but literally I don't even measure it anymore. I just decide to pour that much in. And I was having a little bit of inflammation, so this is gonna be good for my joints. Hey everyone, now we're sitting in front of the camera and hydrating. I have my light on because it is 7 p.m. at night, but hey, better late than never. I know this video is going up tomorrow morning. 6:58, excuse me. Anyway, so I decided that I don't think I'm going to be calling these videos anymore like fasting into with Angela or whatever, fasting into spring. I'll probably do the fasting into summer, but as of right now, because I completely like fucked up my fasting into spring with Angela, I feel like I don't really need to have a title like that anymore. Plus, I did notice that when I did title the video like something different, sorry, the dog is like squeaking, it's toying in the background, I got more views because people just didn't really know like what they were watching. I feel like if something is geared towards something specific, like obviously like candles, like people are gonna watch, but something else that is not really this channel orientated, if it is, the title is geared towards that, people aren't going to watch it. So I do get more views when I do it this way. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Not that I'm like aiming for more views, but I mean, let's be real. It like helps my channel out. But anyway, so last week I basically talked to you guys about how I was hiding behind the Asians, their food, because I'm obsessed. Hiding behind my failures, kind of down on myself, but just wanted to come clean with you guys and let you guys know what was all happening. So since then, I have improved greatly. I don't feel depressed anymore. I am happy when I wake up in the morning, with the exception of like, work blahs or whatever, but that really doesn't count. Like I was definitely down, and I do contribute 95% of that to that medication change that I talked about in my last video. If you guys haven't seen that video, here it is. Go watch it. You guys can, search it up or whatever, but that's what it looks like in the little lineup of videos that I have. So with my thyroid medication, I am back on my original thyroid medication. I am feeling good. This week, I really didn't work out at all with the exception of today. So I felt good enough today. I, have been, sorry, I got interrupted. So now I can't remember where I was. But I feel better. You know, I started out the week in my calorie deficit. I upped my calories a little bit from like back when I was hardcore doing this. So my calories have increased a little bit, but I feel good. I feel, you know, energized in the morning. I come home and I'm just like doing stuff around the house, feeling energized, whatever. So I finally decided that after, you know, going through this week and kind of like getting back into the groove of things, I was going to start working out. So I started doing that today, and definitely for the month of May, I'm going to kickstart. I need to put something on my calendar reminding me that I want to kickstart in the month of May, like doing my exercise again, because I do know that it makes me feel better. So because I took such a long break, I have had inflammation in my left knee. I felt it. It feels tight. And sometimes when I walk, it hurts, and I can just feel like that fluid kind of just sitting there. And when you exercise, that fluid, you know, starts moving and things and gets it going. Also, I noticed that my left ankle is quite inflamed. Like when you look at it, it doesn't look inflamed, but it just feels like puffy and tight. It's not really puffy and tight, but like it feels it. So I just think that that is because I haven't been exercising and I've kind of lost that muscle tone, and the fluid has kind of just like, you know, what I want to say, like centralized in that area. And now that I am moving again and exercising, I feel like it's going to start to go. So I also started a fat fast with my fasting group that I am on Facebook. I don't know if you guys can join that group or not. I think it's a pretty much closed group. It's not my personal group. It's a group that I found of some pretty tight-knit women who do like occasional fat fasting and who also do just fasting in general. Some people do the OMAD. Some people are just fasting, different protocols, things like that. But anyway, we decided to do a fat fast after Easter. Now, on Easter, I did indulge in some candy. Did I go crazy? No, I didn't. I could have eaten everything that my mom gave me for Easter, but I gave most of it to my daughter. But I did have some jelly beans and I did have some sugar because I knew this fat fast was going to be coming up. So I wanted to like make sure that I indulged a little bit before it started. So the fat fast started on Wednesday. I'm on my third day. I just completed the third day. So I did Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the fat fast. As a little refresher, if you guys don't know, you basically pick like either 1 to 4 different foods within this list. The foods that I chose were leafy greens, eggs, hamburger, and those were an avocado. So those were the 4 foods that I chose. You can eat as much as you want, but the first day, you know, you kind of like eat as much as you want, but still like track your calories. And then after that, you like slowly start to taper down a little by little. You slowly start to build your fasting hours again. So like today, like for the first 2 days, I did 2 meals a day. And then today I did my OMAD. Still doing the same calorie count. I think I'm at like 1,150 calories for the day. Some of you guys may think that that's really low, but that's what I'm doing right now. The last time I did a fat fast, which was I think last month, I lost 12 pounds in like 4 days. Right now I'm at 2 pounds of a loss. And I'm still not back to where I was before, you guys. I'm still not back to where I was before. I am, let me think if I can count. And not that poundage matters, but sometimes like when you see that number, you kind of feel like it does. So I am, I think 18 pounds over what I was at my lowest this time around. But I'm working on it. It's progress. You know, I did take several steps back, but now I am starting to take several steps forward. One thing I will say that, you know, how I was like addicted to the mochi and addicted to the Asian foods and stuff like that, and like going to TJ Maxx and getting the snacks and all that kind of stuff, because that's a big problem for me. I will say that yesterday I had like a 3-hour block where I was craving anything but the foods that I had planned to eat. So I knew that it was hormone based because I said to myself, like, I, talk to myself like she's another person. Like, my brain is one person, my body and my mouth is another person. And I said to her, okay, are you hungry or are you having a craving? And I said, I'm having a craving. And then I asked myself, do you want to eat from the 4 foods that you chose? Or would you like to stick a tablespoon into the peanut butter jar and eat a tablespoon of peanut butter? And my mouth said, give me the peanut butter. So I knew right then and there that it wasn't that I was really hungry. I was having a craving. You know what I mean? So I didn't do it. I stuck to my guns and I thought, no. So I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. I took a shower. I would have taken a bubble bath, but it wasn't like a day for that because I like specifically like put days towards certain things for like my body care routine or whatever. And then I read a little bit. I watched some YouTube. And I just tried to deviate away from those cravings. I knew that it was going to be a wave. My cravings are a wave. They come in a wave. It heightens, and then it plummets. And I know that that's how my cravings work. My cravings usually last between 10 to 20 minutes, that 10-minute peak kind of being like the worst, and then it like tapers off. But this time, something really weird happened. It like kept on going up and down for like 3 hours. So my mitochondria, I think is what you call it, in my stomach and my gut, probably the ones that are being fed by sugar, were like screaming, feed us, and I wasn't feeding them. I've only been feeding the good mitochondria, or whatever you call it. So I think the bad ones were getting a little antsy, and they, this is how I like picture it in my head. Like the bad bacteria that I have been feeding in my gut is getting pissed off because it's not getting the food that it needs to survive. And right now I'm only feeding the good stuff. So the bad stuff is getting pissed off, and it is sending little signals to my brain saying, you need to have candy, you need to have sugar. And, we're trying to deviate away from that. So I'm going to be continuing this fat fast until those cravings diminish. And my goal, again, is to, when I am done with this, I'm either going to fast for a few days, just do like a straight up liquid fast. Maybe like for one day, I will do the straight up liquid fast. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not because I work on Monday. So if I do the 5-day fat fast, I will be ending it on Monday morning. And that means that if I fast all day Monday, I should be fine. But Tuesday morning, that's going to be the hard one. I'm going to feel like I want to binge. So I need to be super careful about that. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, are any of you guys in any binge recovery groups or anything like that? And is there such a thing? Like, I know there's a Overeaters Anonymous, and I don't quite know if Overeaters Anonymous is the same as like Binge Anonymous, because basically it's the same thing, right? But are there any groups out there for people, like support groups? Because I would definitely be willing to join. I mean, I remember I used to go to the nutritionist, which was a nightmare within itself. She was telling me to eat rice and beans and potatoes and bread, all the things that my body did not need. And I had asked her at that time if there was anything specific like that, like a support group. And I remember her saying, no, there wasn't. There was just nothing. But I wasn't sure. Is there? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, so here is to another week. I feel great. I hope you guys feel great too. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys, if there's like any other topics that you want me to discuss. But yeah, my goal, I guess, this week is to work out 3 times during the week and to stay on my keto journey. I'm definitely going to be doing, after this fat fast, I'm going to be doing, I would say 75% carnivore, 25% vegetable. It's just the way it's going to be. And maybe a few protein drinks here or there. But that's what I need to do to shed this weight. So I hope you guys all have a great day. God bless. And I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.